Hi, I'm Sergeant Huan, and today I'm introducing Explainable Clinical Decision Support, a hybrid reasoning system for transparent cardiovascular risk review. Imagine you're a cardiologist reviewing a complex patient case: blood pressure 152 over 95, LDL 168, BMI 31, active smoker, family history of heart disease. You'll have 90 seconds before your next consultation. Now, imagine an AI tool tells you simply high risk with no explanation, no evidence, no traceable reasoning. Would you trust it? Would you defend that decision in a chart review? Today, most clinicians don't, and they are right not to. In modern healthcare, cardiovascular review is one of the most cognitively demanding tasks a clinician can perform. They interpret 14 plus interacting signals: vitals, labs, lifestyle, family history, ECG findings, SCVD risk scores. Under severe time pressure, most existing clinical AI products produce a single, opaque prediction. Hospitals cannot deploy what they cannot audit. Clinicians cannot trust what they cannot inspect. And patients cannot be told the algorithm says so. That is the trust gap, and that is exactly the gap our solution closes. Meet ICDSS, the Intelligent Clinical Decision Support System. ICDSS is not one model, it is three reasoning engines running in parallel, and the clinician sees every step. Track 1: a deterministic rule engine encoding ACC and AHA safety guidelines as Python rules. Output is instant, auditable, and policy aligned. Track 2: a learned similarity engine that retrieves the three most clinically similar historical patients, which means they are digital twins with full score decomposition. Track 3: a cognitive graph rack layer where Llama 3 generates a structured diagnostic rationale, grounded only in the knowledge graph evidence we retrieve. No other medical knowledge that is outside of cardiovascular disease related will be included to affect our result. In all, three transparent voices, one unified, explainable review. Here is a simple user case demo. As you can see, we have input 70-year-old male, BP 152 over 95, LDL 168, BMI 31, active smoker, family history of CVD. We have extracted these symptoms and clinical parameters from the plain text input. On the left, the rule engine fires three safety alerts: stage 2 hypertension, smoker with hypertension, and smoking, and a warning saying smoking might potentially cause cardiovascular risk. In the middle panel, we can see the track 2, the learned similarity cases with hybrid similarity scores. On the right, the AI rationale lays out the clinical summary, risk assessment, differential considerations, and recommended actions with evidence source. Down below, an interactive knowledge graph visualizes the connections: patient symptoms in red, similar cases in blue, diseases and guidelines in green. Nothing is hidden, everything is reviewable. What does ICDSS actually deliver to your organization? Three things. First, trust. Every output carries its evidence trail. Clinicians can defend the decision in a chart review, patients can understand it, quality committees can audit it. Second, speed. Free text patients input become structured triage in under 10 seconds. Replace 10 to 15 minutes of manual chart review with one explainable summary. Third, privacy. ICDSS runs entirely on-premise via Docker. Llama 3 runs locally through all Llama. Neo4j stores the graph locally. No patient data ever leaves your hospital network. For teaching hospitals, ICDSS is also a complete teaching artifact. Students see deterministic rules, statistical retrieval, and cognitive AI side by side in one workflow. Here is a potential pricing. ICDSS does not replace doctors, it empowers them. It bridges the gap between raw clinical data, historical evidence, guideline knowledge, and AI explanation, and it makes every step inspectable. If your organization is serious about deploying clinical AI you can actually trust, ICDSS is your fastest path from black box prediction to explainable decision support. Thank you.